Bribie Island, one of my favourite places to fish. Just north of Brisbane, about an hour north of Brisbane. You can access Bribie by a car and park either in the passage on the calm side and fish the calm side, or you can drive around to Warrum and fish the surf side. So access to the beach and access to the calm water. Good thing about the calm water, if you have kids, there's plenty of park areas there where you can actually have the kids playing on swings while you're wetting a line. Great place to fish. Let's start with Skirmish Point. It's on the surf side of Bribie, so drive through to Warrum, follow the signs. You get to a nice big car park, nice safe area to park through the day, and you've got a little sandy bush track to walk to the beach. It's a dog beach, so you can take your dogs if you want to take your dogs there for a run and have a fish at the same time. In the wintertime, great place for tailor, and in the summertime, great place for whiting. And you'll find that a lot of the guys go down to the beach there will throw their 60-gram slugs and chase school mackerel. You won't get school mackerel every time, but you do get school mackerel off the beach at Skirmish Point. From Skirmish Point, you can keep walking around the beach. You can walk for ages and go around to Red Beach. All the way through there, you will find areas that you can fish for whiting. One of my favourite places, if you find a bend where the currents sort of form an eddy, that's where I like to fish, in that rough area of water, and you'll find that the whiting congregate in those areas. The next spot we'll talk about is Sandstone Point. Sandstone Point is, I normally go from Scarborough to Sandstone Point because I fish this area in my boat most of the time. You can fish land-based, and there is a car park there at Sandstone Point where you can wade out, but you will need to wade, so buy yourself some good waders, and you'll wade waist deep for what seems like an eternity. You can walk out forever there. So 200, 300, 400 metres out and you'll still be waist deep of water, generally speaking. I fish Sandstone Point for bream at high tide. I fish on the rocks, throw on the top of the rocks with my soft plastics, and you will find that you'll get a good feed of bream there. But on the run out tide is a very, very good place in the summertime for flathead. It's one of my favourite flathead spots over at Bribie. So both are an attractive proposition whether you're boat based or land based. So just to the eastern side of the bridge you've got Toorbul Point. I call it Sandstone Point because I still think it's Sandstone Point there. But very good area for flathead also, so don't drive past that one without throwing a soft plastic or two. If you take your boat down to Bribie, don't go past a Spinniker Sound marina to put in. A very good place, nice safe parking, there's plenty of parking. It's a really good concrete non-slip type surface to get your boat in. A very deep entry so you can take bigger boats, and you've got a beach right beside the boat ramp to where you can tie your boat up while you go and park your car. So well worth a look. Spinniker Sound. Just to the western side of Spinniker Sound, on the same side, you've got Ningi Creek. Now for you jack fishermen, this is a good creek to find jack. You'll also find plenty of flathead and bream, especially around the oyster leases through that area at Ningi Creek. Well worth a look. Just be aware Ningi Creek is a very shallow creek. It's well worth exploring right at low tide. You'll be able to see where you can and can't get to and how dangerous it can be at mid tide and high tide, just as the oyster leases and the shallow rock bars all flood over. Very hard to see unless you know what you're looking for, so make sure you do use some caution when you motor up Ningi Creek. On the other side of the passage from Ningi Creek you'll find Banksia Beach. If you want to navigate there via car, just type in Solander Avenue or Solander Esplanade and it'll take you right to Banksia Beach. Banksia Beach, a really good place to get your live yabbies, go and pump some yabbies, and then chase your whiting, bream and flathead from Banksia Beach land-based. Very good place to take the kids. You'll find that the parks there all have swings and things for the kids to do, but you'll find it difficult to get the kids away from the yabbies. A lot of fun pumping yabbies. There's quite a deep area just off Banksia Beach, so if you do want to take a bigger bait, give it a good hoik out over the shallows and you'll find yourself landing in between 4 and probably 7 metres of water. There is a 10-metre hole off Banksia Beach that does hold some dew at night time, but generally speaking, if you can get your baits into that 4 to 7 metres, you'll find squire, bull shark, threadfin, dew, they all swim through that area. And lastly for this video is white patch. Navigate to white patch via car if you want to, and you just type in white patch Esplanade and it'll take you right there. White patch you'll find a very old wreck, half sunk. It's exposed wreck, so you will see the nose of the boat out of the water. That's about 2.5 meters where that boat is, and a very good spot for big bream. Also a good spot there for your flathead and whiting, so take your live worms, take your yabbies and give that one a shot. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, got something out of it, hit that like button, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'll see you next time.